The Northern Territory government is set to pass legislation that would lift a ban on alcohol in remote Indigenous communities. It follows the expiration of laws introduced under the Northern Territory intervention.
It was a watershed moment in Northern Territory history. The Howard government's Northern Territory emergency response, better known as the intervention, saw drastic policy changes in remote Indigenous communities. They included a ban on alcohol and pornography. The measures continued under the Rudd and Gillard governments under the renamed Stronger Futures legislation, but that legislation is about to expire.
Let it be clear, this change in July is the end of the intervention.
The Northern Territory government is introducing new legislation that would return alcohol to Indigenous communities that have been dry since 2007.
Yes, this is a difficult policy issue in terms of alcohol policy, but we do need to be careful that when we put in place policies and laws in the Northern Territory, that they do not discriminate based on race.
Aboriginal health groups, police and the opposition have raised concerns about the return of alcohol to the communities.
This legislation will increase the misery and the crime happening across the Territory as a direct result of alcohol and access to alcohol.
The bill would give communities the ability to opt in if they want to remain dry.
They can opt in for 2 months or 2 years, and so then local decision making can decide how alcohol will be handled in that community.
The CLP certainly supports the ability for people to make their own decisions, to make the decisions about what happens to them on their communities. But those people need the right information to be able to make those decisions.
Meanwhile, new Chief Minister Natasha Fyles is trying to heal Labor's internal wounds after last week's bruising leadership contest. Nicole Madison, who lost the caucus ballot for the top job, made this declaration.
I'm a very dedicated Deputy Chief Minister, and that is the role I'm still fulfilling, and I certainly have been very committed to it, and I intend to stay committed to it.
3 hours later, her factional rival confirmed Ms Madison would keep her old job. Matt Cunningham, Sky News, Darwin.